Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for joining me on my The Occulting of Masks. I found the subject interesting given our current climate. Masks have been around for millennia. Different cultures, tribes, ceremonies. New ones are found every so often, every couple hundred years or so. But I want to talk more about what the masks really stand for. You know, I'm not going to bag on you for going to carnival and wearing masks or Halloween. Maybe bag on these people. But more what I want to talk about is the ritualism and the ritual of masks and why they're used and what they're used for. Now, when I say this, I'm talking about the dark wizards and the cabal, the spell speakers. And note that the ritual isn't always a conscious action. Interesting. We're not conscious of it. Most of the initiate's senses will become commanded and regulated at this time. In other words, the majority of what the initiate sees, hears, smells, touches, and tastes is deliberately controlled. Controlled. Method to alter one's mind. It's a sacred drama in which you are the audience as well as the participant. Something's normally given and taken away as a token, like shelter in place for a little while, watch the TV screens, and then we'll give you your freedoms maybe. Masks hasten the suppression of ego to help facilitate the death of the old identified before the identification with and the manifestation of a new identity. Trauma is typically involved here. So we got a new identity or a new normal. Trauma is used. They keep you in place. They scare you with what you see on the television, the death count, so scary. Then, of course, you got the transition phase. But the point I'm making is this is a ritual for them. This is not by mistake. They consider us the initiates. They're putting us through this trauma. We didn't sign up for this. We didn't ask for this. And I feel sorry for you that have friends and family that watch the death count and wear masks. And, to me, although I would never go around someone that's old if I had a cold, I'm not going to wear a mask. It's to silence us. It's to lower our ego, to make us all look the same. It's, but then of course you've got the Hollywood people with their bedazzled masks, and you got more and more of them speaking up about wear your mask and be safe. And, you got royalty and celebrities and the people in the news that debut their colorful masks. But make no mistake, this is how they see us. You can also get your own bread and circus and Hollywood mask combined if you want to be trendy. But I think we're waking up and we understand that breathing our own CO2 is not healthy. There's no need to be wearing that guy. I see people jogging wearing masks. It's infuriating. You know, if you're going to wear a mask, wear this mask. Actually, no, wear this mask. And if you're in a place where you have to wear a mask, I feel for you if it's mandated there. But my God, guys. Now I'm going to switch gears here a little bit, and I'm going to get into the esoteric side of things. I'm going to talk about anagrams. I'm going to talk about English gematria using the Sephenary cipher. And the point of this is there are no mistakes. These things are well planned out, and words have meaning. COVID mask, simple anagram is Davis Mox. Davis Mox. What is Davis Mox? So I looked into it a little bit, and I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, but you can read along with me if you want. Davis is a Welsh surname, and you can find several different things on the Davis name, but what it keeps coming back to is Davis or the House of David or the family that came from even the Bible, the son of David, he means beloved, or the seal of David, ding, ding, ding. Again, I'm not going to get into it, but some of you are smelling what I'm stepping in. You know, I talked about de-occulting COVID in my last video, and I want to get more into the gematria of it, the 19 itself and what it stands for and what it means. Because again, nothing is by mistake. These things are planned out, sometimes hundreds of years, maybe even millennia. But I want to talk about the 19 in COVID-19. 19, using English gematria, sums to 30. 30. What else? COVID scam. It equals 30. It's interesting. Davis Mock, which I mentioned just a moment ago. I'm not going to get into it, but it equals 30. The consonants do. And the word peradventure, which I'll get to here in a minute. 30 is significant. It's a natural number following 29, preceding 31. Age of 30 is a crucial period in the life of a man. For that age, he gains a new awareness of the meaning of time. And I was a little immature at 30, but I agree with that. Part of the meaning of 30 comes from its symbolizing dedication to a particular task or calling. And it's interesting that God chose the age of 30 for John the Baptist and the Messiah. Jesus himself began about the age of 30. And then, 19 to 30, didn't hear a whole lot about him. In Genesis 19, it's verse 30 of chapter 18. But 30 and 19. 19 takes you to 30. That's what I'm finding. I mentioned in the last video that there's the minions, the spell speakers, the evil people. There is the dark cabal. It has to be mentioned. Most of us that are awake, if you've made it this far through the video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've done a lot of this research for yourself, so I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but there is a price to pay. These people have sold their soul. They have cashed their golden ticket for money, for fame, for power, to be famous, to be a movie star, a yacht, fast cars, music star. You can have it. Let them have it. It's short-lived. And at the end of the day, they're nothing more than marionettes. Marionettes to the grand puppet master. And we know who the grand puppet master is, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? But you know what? Not us. Not us. We can cut the strings. Detach from Hollywood. Detach from monetary things. Help your friends and family. Friends and family is what's important in times like these. Grow your own garden. Set yourself free. Break the chains. Help your brothers and sisters, your family, your friends. Try to wake them up. It's our duty to do so. Thank you guys once again. I love you. Take care.